Everyone again, this is HK Fanatic. This time we're taking a look at two of my phaser replicas. Of course, the one on the top here we'll recognize as the original series hand phaser. Probably my favorite. And on the bottom you have the replica from the movie series. Specifically the Wrath of Khan, although you did see them in the motion picture. They were only shot at angles, and normally the security guards had them on their belts. You take a look at some of the little pluses and some of the not so good things about them. First of all, the weight. The original series phaser has got a little bit more weight to it. It breaks apart very nicely into the Type 1 and Type 2 hand phasers. As you can see, the Type 1 phaser is very nicely done. You select your power control here. Of course on 0, nothing, no firing at all. And your trigger is here. That's just to rest your thumb, but you fire it from the bottom. Power setting 1, power setting 2, power setting 3, power setting 4, the more common sound you're used to hearing, and of course there's only 5 settings, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. No setting. This little device here opens up and locks into the open position, but just push it until it sets up. Don't push too hard on the spring-loaded mechanism where you can get it to jam. Just enough to open up, and you will greatly, the sound much more evident. This up here so you can get a better look here. If I can zoom in on the actual numbers a little better. The individually numbered power settings. This, although it is a high definition camcorder, it's not the best choice. I kind of reviewed it in my other video a little bit, so I'm not going to go too much into it, but as you can see, very quality. You can even set the overload setting here with the setting control here, and here's your trigger, and here's your optic. Okay, this model I do like. It looks good, but it's very light. To activate it, you have a large round circular button on the top. You simply press it. And as you can see, the LEDs are very bright. If you're in a totally dark room, this will light up the room. And it runs off of two of your smaller electronic sized batteries, little round ones. I have to look at the exact number on this particular one. And kind of was a little bit of a disappointment because they could have designed a battery compartment here so you could have put AA's or AAA's, which I may modify it to be able to work on that. As far as the electronics go, this allows you to set a power setting, like this is the lowest power. And as you can see, LEDs when it fires, and the sound speaker is right there. Next setting. Next setting. And the last setting, the kill setting. Now, the only other drawback is you see on each setting these lights are blinking like crazy, so if you're in a tactical situation where you didn't want to be seen or trying to shoot for concealment, they're going to spot you. Power down is simple. Simply press the white button again. Now, the Type 1 phaser. It's magnetically attached, so you pull backwards, simply pull up and away. It's kind of a pain in the behind to get it off. Except magnets in there pretty good. Just a moment here. You lift up and away, and it will come clear. The magnet is in the base and is attracted on this section right here. Here's your trigger control, which is just simply clips into the bottom to enable you to make contact with the actual controls for the trigger. To power it on in Type 1 phaser, Simply hold down these two red arrows. Now you have to set a power setting, and the power settings will work the same as whether it's in type 1 or type 2 mode. Here's your trigger. There's your speaker. And as fast as you can hit the button. In any mode you can see it's interruptible, which is cool. I just recently saw a clip for the to power it off. Just hold it down here and it will power down. I saw a clip for somebody who picked up the Master Replicas. As you can hear when you connect the power pack, there's your nice little energizing sound. Make sure to give it a good push so that it engages. Otherwise it can be a little loose. I saw a clip for the Force FX Master Replicas Assault Phaser copy that they made, which looks really nice. It's the one you saw on Star Trek 3 and briefly from mostly on Star Trek, the third motion picture. Or was it? It's, yeah, between episodes, between movies number 3 and 4. But anyway, the construction looked a little flimsy. If I'm going to pay $400+ for something, I want to at least get my money's worth, and that just didn't appear to me to be very impressive. Again, this one has decent electronics already built in, other than I think I'm going to mod it to put a regular battery power pack in here and simply run a connector up through the top. But otherwise, still, it functions pretty well. Again, a little on the light side, which could be fixed by placing some weights inside the hollow handle here, and it would put a little weight to it. So I may use some lead and do that. So for this module, that's going to be about it for the Star Trek hand phasers, motion picture era, and of course, original series. Until next module, it's HK Fanatic out.